everybody, this is Farah with you from Magic Bookshelf, and today just excuse my room, it's a bit messy and all that because of all the packing, and anyhow, this video is going to be my August wrap-up and September TBR, so I'm going to try to do it really fast and, finish all the books. So the first book that I read in August is Join You by Beth Bloom. It's a paranormal vampire story. It was kind of chill, funny, and if I remember, I gave it 3 stars. The next book I read is Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. This is a romance, realistic fiction, contemporary novel. It was a really good novel, and I give it 4.5, I think, or 4 stars, I'm not sure. Next book I read is The Treachery of Beautiful Things by Ruth Francis Long. It was a fantasy, fairies, paranormal book. It was interesting. The beginning was way better than the middle, but then it got a bit boring and confusing, but I gave it 3 stars. The next book I read is Speechless by Hannah Harrington, and it was a good book. I liked it. I gave it 4 stars, 3.5 stars. My review's on the blog today, actually. And it was a very nice contemporary novel. So these are all for my ebooks. Next I read Over You by Emma McLaughlin and Nicola Kraus. This was so fun. I really liked it. It was so funny that I really wanted to read a contemporary book, so this was a good book to grab. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. The next book I read is Spark by Bridget Kemmerer. This is the second book in the Elemental series. This was so good. I gave it 5 stars. It was amazing from beginning to end. The first book is Storm. If you haven't read it, you should really start. The next book I read is Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare Blake. This was a really good book. Actually, this was my first ghost book I read, and it was scary and spooky, especially when I read it at night. I was like, oh my god. But it was a really good book, and my review, I still haven't put my review up yet, but I think, I'm not sure whether to give it a 4 or 4.5 stars, but it was a really good book. I really liked it. Yeah, I'm reading, I'm also done with another book, but it doesn't have a cover, and, what am I not supposed to say this? Wait. It doesn't have a cover yet, so I'm just going to tell you it's A Foreign Exchange by Denise Jayden, the author of Never Enough, and it's a really good book. I'm actually a beta reader, so the book isn't actually published yet, or she just wants a personal opinion about it, or if it's confusing and all that, but I can tell you that it's about this girl who, when she goes to a trip, she goes to Europe in a class trip, with her class obviously, but then she also wants to look for her best friend who disappeared suddenly to Europe without even telling her, and there's like a huge mystery going on, and it was really cool, and I really liked it. Yeah, and the last book I read, which I didn't finish because I didn't have time, it's An Honor by Jess Kirby. I actually like Jessie Kirby, sorry. Ugh. I actually read like 85 pages of this book, but then I couldn't because I had to get back to my review books, so hopefully I'll be finishing it now in September. Anyways, this is a total of 10 books, which is awesome. 10 if you include An Honor, so that's really good, better than last month, though I do want to aim for the 12 books a month. Now, if you can, we would like to start with the September TBR, what books I want to read in September. So first of all, I want to tell you guys, thank you for all those who commented in my video for helping me choose what book to read next. I gave a choice of 7 books, and if you want me to remind you, I got Match by Ali Condi, Fauna Stars by John Green, Everneath by Brody Ashton, How to Take the Ex Out of My Ex-Boyfriend by God knows who, and 20 Boys Summer by Sarah Ockler, and I guess that's it. Oh, and The Catastrophic History of You and Me by Jess Rothenberg. And of course, all of you guys voted. It was awesome. Each one had their own opinion, and I really took each one opinion into consideration. But The most one that won is the Fauna Stars by John Green. So this is the next book I'm gonna read in September, and it's actually a friend, so I think I should read it. But I think I should read it first so I can give it back. But this is the book that won. And I'm gonna say Everneath got a lot of votes as well, so I was kind of hesitant for which book to pick. So I had my mom choose for me, and she liked the story of this one more, so I went ahead with it. So this is the first book that not the first book, but yeah, a book I plan to read in September. The next book is Unspoken by Sarah Reese Brennan. It comes out in September 8th, and it's paranormal, and it's the first book in the Lynn Byrne legacy. I haven't heard much about this book, but I hope it's good. I've heard great things about Sarah Reese Brennan, but I haven't read any of her books, so. The next book is What's Left of Me by Kat Zhang. I'm not sure if you can see this because of all the glow, but yeah. I've heard good things about this book. Ratings of 4, some 4.5 and stuff, so I'm really excited, and it's one of my favorite covers so far, so hopefully it's going to be a good book. The next book is Atherkin by Nina Berry. This book actually came out in July, I think, or August 28th. I'm not sure, but Kensington Teen just recently sent me an ARC, so I'm going to go ahead and read it. I'm really excited because this sounds like a very interesting book. The next one is Don't You Wish by Roxanne St. Clair. Every time I plan on reading this from May, and I haven't gotten a chance to read it, and every time I put it in my month TBR, and I never get the chance to read it, but you know what? That's it. I'm reading it this month, September. I am. That's it. Next book is Who I Kissed by Janet Gertler by Janet Gertler. This book comes out in October 1st. It's a contemporary, and it sounds so cute. The next book is League of Strays by L.B. Strulman. This book also comes out in October 1st. And yeah, this is it for my ebooks. I've got Burn for Burn by Jenny Han and I'm never gonna say her first name, but something Vivian. Yes, Jenny Han, I love her summer trilogy. I love it. So I cannot wait to read this book. It's a paranormal, and it looks so cool, and I just love the cover. It kind of reminds me of Pretty Little Liars, but so amazing. Yeah. And the last book, which is the 10th book I plan to read in September. Yes, I only got 10 books, so hopefully I'll be able to finish them, and I can go ahead and finish an honor or just some other book that I want to read. But the last book is a pretty short book, and it's Skinny by Donna Cooner. This is a book that was high on my TBR list, and I'm really happy that I got it. It sounds amazing, and I love books that deal with eating disorders and all that. I think they're really interesting to read. So yes, hopefully this will be a very good book, and it's actually very short. Anyhow, oh my god, it's 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, that's it. I'm done with my video, and leave a comment below with your August wrap-up video and September TBR or any of that, and leave comments about what you guys think, and if you think I did a great job at choosing the Fauna Stars for my September read. I'll make another Help Me Choose video for September for a book that I plan to read in October, so you guys can vote again in that video. And other than that, have a great reading week, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!